We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Sean Bull, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Dexter Fowler. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Stan Farnsworth.
So striding forward now, Stan Farnsworth, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. They'll start things here at 316. 29 homers and 115 RBIs. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Farnsworth stands at first with 1 out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Dean calls for it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Jesse.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
At the plate, Travis James, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. James is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Elvis Franco, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in, Brian Velez, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Still 2-2. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now at the plate, Paul Walsh. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. After the walk, a quick check on first. From the stretch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in now, Armando Dominguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Dominguez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 9-year major league vet. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1-1, here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Down the left field line and deep, and they can't run it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Here comes the first pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Velez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
At the plate, Dave Bowie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Tyler Colvin.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tyler Coleman batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Elvis Franco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is popped up near second base. Dean is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Manuel Medina. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Manuel Medina.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting center, the center fielder, Charles Bergman.
Now batting, Charles Bergman comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready on 1 and 2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now, Damon Phelps. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Bowie is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 44, Dan Farnsworth.
Digging in to try it again, Stan Farnsworth. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
J.C. Embry.
Into the box, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2 now.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in now, Sean Bull, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Pops this one up. Zobrist is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 00. Brian Velez.
Riding in once again, Brian Velez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Paul Walsh. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Zobrist is under it. 2 gone.
Armando Dominguez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Armando Dominguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jesse Padilla.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Travis James. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Outside, that's the ball.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
No.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Dean. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Dean is originally from the state of Maine. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one. Not in time.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Manuel Medina.
Now at the plate, Manuel Medina comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Charles Bergman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Barehanded at his ankles. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Stepping in now, Damon Phelps, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Phelps, an Ohio native. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Pitch is popped up. Padilla has a play, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dave Bowie is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Coleman. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Elvis Franco.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Elvis Franco. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Bull. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 00, Brian Velez.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Velez. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Embry is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping into the box, Paul Walsh. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 44, Dan Farnsworth.
Ready now, Stan Farnsworth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Stepping in, J.C. Embry, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Armando Dominguez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Armando Dominguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Anthony Rizzo stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Popped him up. James moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting second baseman J.J. Dean.
So coming to the plate, J.J. Dean. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Runner gets a good jump from first, but one of the things that helps as a catcher, if you have a plus arm and he puts this throw right on the money.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Manuel Medina, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Pitch number 100 on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Ready with the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 2-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Zobrist waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave one. Still no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesse Padilla. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt him.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two-oh count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So in now for Chicago, Travis James. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Charles Bergman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Damon Phelps.
Into the box now, Damon Phelps. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Max Stassi will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he missed with the palm ball, so it goes to 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into very shallow right. Embry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 00, Brian Velez.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Velez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
In now, Paul Walsh.
The third baseman.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
This is line to left. Fowler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 Miami. Dan Vigil has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 10, Dan Vigil.
Now to the plate, Dave Bowie. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dominguez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Tyler Coleman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
A 1-1.
Ball, that's out. Ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Adam Greenberg will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Adam Greenberg.
In there at the knees, strike one. Greenberg is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted the other way to left center. Velez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Little is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Armando Dominguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Outside. That's out.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now a throw over and the runner back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Little is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter number 14, second baseman, J.J. Dean.
Stepping in, J.J. Dean, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. One-0 count. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter number 13, shortstop, Manuel Medina.
Now at the plate, Manuel Medina. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here it comes on 0-2. Popped him up. Zobrist over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead it 2-0. Kevin Gonzalez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 17, Kevin Gonzalez.
At the plate, Stan Farnsworth. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. The second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Jesse Padilla, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat, and that's in there for strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Miami Marlins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sean Bull earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Elvis Franco is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kevin Gonzalez earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Victorious Miami Marlins. 2 runs.